and welcome to our number 2 workout in our 6-part beginner workout series. So we are now into week 2 and the idea is to repeat this workout between 3 to 5 times this week, and then week 3 move on to workout number 3. So this is going to be perfect for complete beginners. It's all low impact. Listen to the options. So the exercises are modified already for beginner levels, but listen to the option to make sure that it's working at the right level for you. We're going to start off with a warm-up, and then we're going to do a blend of cardio and also a bit of sculpting, working the full body. So we're going to start off with a warm-up. I'm going to get some music going. So we're going to start off with a little march, abs pulled in, shoulders back and down. If you like any of this music, then be sure to check out the comments on YouTube so you can find all the links to access the music yourself. Take the legs wider. So I want you to focus on your form today. So abs pulled in, shoulders back and down, bring those feet together. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls. Bring them forwards. All the way up to your ears. Okay, take the feet wider apart. And then we're going to do step touch. So you can stay here or add in the arms. So if you want to work harder throughout this workout, make sure you're making the movement as big as you can, so you're incorporating the arms. If at any point you get a bit tired or you want to take it back down a notch, then just get rid of the arms, focus on the feet. So we're going to take the arms up, take them to the side, take them up again. Okay, we're going to step and reach. So you can start off with no reach. You can have your reach here, or if you want to work out a bit harder, then arms all the way up, and then a nice bend in between. So the more energy, the more power you give to each movement, the more harder you're going to make the workout, and the more you're going to get out of this workout. But again, listen to your body, see how you're feeling, work out at the level that works for you. Let's give the arms a big circle this time. Okay, bring those feet together, and we're going to do a good old school box step like you do in an aerobics class. So it's leading with your right foot, forwards, forwards, back. Have a soft bend in those knees. Now we're going to tap and change, so now you're leading with your left leg. Try and make sure those heels go down so you're not staying up on those toes, otherwise that's going to do too much on your calf muscles. Step and touch, add in the arms. So if you want, we can have little small arms. Remember, options have no arms. Or if you want to really give it some energy, really get the most out of this workout, give it some arms. Tap and change. So the last round of our box step. Okay, now we're going to move into a step and heel. So the heel is coming up to your bum. Again, there's a soft bend in those knees. If you want to get more out of this movement, then you make that bend a bit bigger. But make sure you're not hyper-extending or locking the knees out. So again, we can add in some arms to the side. And then we can add in the arms up. Okay, give me back a march. Now we're going to take it into our knees. So I want you to think about your abs with this one. So we're controlling the knee lift with our abs. Okay, we're going to add in some punches. Make sure you don't lock out your elbow. So soft punch. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's a little bit of a warm up, a little bit of a cardio. We're going to do a little bit of sculpting, and we're going to mix it between cardio and sculpting. Feet hip width apart, abs pulled in. So we're going to go into a squat like what we did last week. So option, you can squat down to a chair or onto a sofa. Otherwise, feet hip width apart, abs pulled in, shoulders back and down. And we're going to sit back. So if you have problems with your knees, you can turn your feet out a fraction. That will take some pressure off your knees. Also, you can just keep it lower. Otherwise, if you want to work a bit harder, sink a bit lower. Give me 7 more. 5 more. Excellent. Now, feet together, you're going to take your left foot out to the side. We're going to step and do a side lunge. Knee should stay behind your big toe, and think about weight being in your heel and your bum coming back. And then you're going to come together, feet together, abs pulled in. Okay, so we're going to do 10. So you notice with some of these movements, our sculpting ones, we're slowing it down. So we're really going to feel those muscles burning. So this is less cardio, but you might still feel that temperature, that heat coming up. And you definitely feel some burning in those legs. Okay, same thing on the other side. So we step out to the side. So really keep that knee behind your big toe, that will protect your knee. Sink your bum and your hips back. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into our squat. We're going to go back into 10 of these. Now when you come to the top, really squeeze your bum together. So you're always pushing your hips forwards a little bit, getting the most out of this movement. Give me 4 more. 2 more. Back into our side lunges. You're going to feel this work in the outside, but this time what I want you to do is step to the side, sink nice and low, come up and just see if you can hover that foot off the floor. I've pulled in. If it gets too much, then you just come back for a touch. So we're going to step and we're going to hover. Step, and this time hover, arms reaching up. So option, remember, you don't have to do the arms. So just tailor this workout completely to you. Listen to your body. Do what you can manage. You're here to get fitter and stronger, not to overdo it and to cause any injuries. Last one. That might have been 11, not sure, I've lost count. Other side, let's go. Are you still with me? So really sink that bum back. So remember, you can keep your arms here, or we can reach up. So if you wanted to make this more advanced, you'd have a set of weights in your hands, or even use some wrist weights. So we're going to get these arms moving. Give me 3 more. Using those abs to balance. Notice how my legs come up a little bit higher. So again, option to bring it right up to your knee, or just into a touch. Okay, next one, we're going to do some lunges. So I'm going to show you from the side. Feet hip width apart, take 1 foot forwards, still keeping the distance between your feet. Take the back toes off the floor, abs pulled in, and shoulders back and down, and you're going to give me 10. 10 on this side. Make sure that front knee is staying behind your big toe. That's 5. So remember, if you don't want to work as hard, or you've got any injuries, you make the movement a little bit smaller like I am. If you want to work harder, really focus on trying to get that back knee down to the floor, but make sure you're not compromising your form. Last one, and then we change sides. So leg back, abs pulled in. Try and make sure the hips stay tucked under and our shoulders stay up. So we're going to do 10 on this side. So option to just make that movement smaller if you're beginning to get tired, or if you have any kind of injuries, issues, or again, if you're just new to working out and you just want to ease your body into it. If you want to make it harder, then you make the movement a bit bigger. And option, if you're used to exercising, then add in some weights as well. Okay, shake it out. One more round, and we're going to do that from the top. So from our squats into our lateral side lunges into our normal static lunge. Okay, let's go. 10 squats, here we go. What I want you to do on this movement is focus on lifting one side of your face up, then the other side, and give me a smile. That's the most important exercise for you to do today. One more. Squeeze that bottom up to the top. Now we go into side. So remember, you can tap, you can hover, or you can lift that leg right up, and you can add in those arms. We can take the arms back and work the triceps when we're here. So back, working the triceps. So you don't even need to have any weight to feel those arms working. So I hope you're having fun with this exercise. Bad news is I've lost count. So we'll do one more and change sides. That's probably about 12, so we'll do 12 on this side. So let's take these arms back and work the triceps. So now we're working the shoulders when we punch up, but still keep that form, hips sinking back, working those legs. So quite a lot to think about. If it gets too much, get rid of the arms and just focus on the legs. That's about 5. So this is a total body movement because you're going to be working your legs, working your arms, working that core, and just testing your balance a little bit. So remember, you don't have to balance. You can still be doing a touch. Okay, give me one more. Into our lunges. So feet hip width apart, take that foot back. Get comfy. Grab a chair if you need some help balancing, that's okay. Remember, keep this movement small if you need to. Otherwise, make it as big as you can. And we're going to add in some arms. So dropping down, arms to the side. Okay, same thing, but this time we're going to punch up. Give me 2 more. Can you feel that leg burning? I can. Shake it out. Change sides so the other leg goes back this time. This time we're going to do some bicep curls. So get into position, let's go. So notice how I'm not using weights, but what I want you to do is when you get confident with this workout, you can add in those weights. Okay, this time arms are going to go back. So we're working the triceps. And you're going to still feel this anyway without the weights. Okay, last one, hold and come up. So you're still going to feel it without the weights. You could grab some dumbbells, or if you haven't got weights at home, use bags of flour, whatever tins you've got in your store cupboard, or grab some of the wrist weights so they're just around your arms and you don't have to focus on holding them. Right, we're going to move into some cardio. So step touch. Double step touch this time, so we do 2 each side. Take the arms to the side if you want to add in those arms. Add some bending and movement with those knees, so you're making the movement a bit bigger. Now we're going to do side behind side tap. You feel like you're back in an old school aerobics class. I love some of these movements just to get you a bit hot and sweaty, get your cardio up. Doesn't have to be all athletic and high impact. So if you're struggling with this combo, then just stay with the double side touches. So side touch. Otherwise, give me some energy. You could, if you don't have any injuries, add in a little jump like I'm doing at the end, or just leave it. Last one, back to our box step, forwards, forwards, back. So keeping that bend in those knees, so we've not got straight legs. Add in some arms when you're ready. Tap and change. One more. And then back to march. So option to stay here, otherwise lift the legs up a bit higher. We're slowing it down a little bit so you can really feel that control. Punching up to ceiling. Punching forwards. So you should be beginning to feel a little bit more hot and sweaty. Getting your cardio out. Okay, I want you to hold it here. Grab a chair if you need to. Out and in. That's 4, give me 4 more. Oh, 1 more. It's fine if you wobble and you lose your balance. Grab the legs, so lift the knee up. Out and in. That's 2. That's 4. Feel these abs working to help you balance. Last 1. Back to a march. Step and heel to bum. Let's take the arms up. So the more you reach the arms up to the ceiling, this is going to get your heart rate up more. So if you don't want to, arms stay small. Otherwise, the more you reach up to the ceiling, the bigger you make the movement, the more you're going to get out of that movement. Back to our punches. Are you still with me? Hold it here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. 4, 3, 2, 1. Punches again. Punch the ceiling. Take it to the side, so a half star jump. Now if you want to get some burn in those legs, come with me and go a little bit lower. Otherwise you can stay higher. See how I'm staying low throughout. Are you still with me? I hope you're having fun. Hope you're still smiling. The last little bit of our cardio. Okay, time. So feet turning out, abs pulled in. Remember, knees track over the feet, over the toes, so don't let them come forwards. This time bum stays tucked under, so we're not sticking it out like a squat. Bum's tucked under, abs are engaged, shoulders back and down. Stay with me. So this movement, you're going to feel this working the inside of your legs. So you can stay with singles, otherwise join me. I'm going to do a pulse and come up. That's 4, give me 4 more. Are you still smiling? Are you still breathing? Okay, hold. I want you to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink a little bit lower and then come up. Okay, shake it out. Turn those feet out again. Now, grab a chair or stand behind a sofa or something to help you balance if you need to. Otherwise, you're going to sink down low and we're going to lift those heels up and down. Can you feel that? Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Whew. Can you feel that burning? Okay, we've got 1 more round of our squats, side lunges, normal lunges, finishing with that plie, and then a tiny little bit of core, and then we are done. So, nearly there. You're doing some great work so far. Stay with me. Shoulders back and down, abs pulled in. So throughout this workout, I want you to think of 2 things: smiling all the way and abs. Let's go. So squeeze up at the top. Remember, option to use a chair behind you or to not go as low. Make sure these knees are staying behind your big toes so they're not coming forwards. Okay, take it to the side and we can touch, we can hover, or we can lift right up. You can add in those arms. triceps up to ceiling. That's 5, give me 5 more. 3, 2, 1, change sides, let's go. So really keep that knee behind your big toe, really sink down low. And it's okay if you lose your balance and if you wobble. That's how we learn, how we get better. 4 more. 3, keep smiling. 2, 1, shake it out. Into our lunges, let's go. Let's take the arms back. Take the arms up to the ceiling. Sink a little bit lower if that feels okay. Okay, other leg. Let's do bicep curls. And then take it into a lat raise. Okay, shake it out. Last one, and then a tiny bit of core, and then we're done. Down, coming up. You can add in those arms. Make it feel a little bit balletic if you want. Are you still with me? And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming up. Okay, so down onto the floor. So, start sitting up so you can see what's going on, and then I'll tell you when to join in. So, feet on the floor, abs pulled in. So I want your abs to stay pulled in throughout. Don't, when you get tired, be tempted to let everything dome out and stick out. So pull it zipped in. And then looking up to the ceiling, hands on your thighs, you're just going to let your hands creep up to your knees and let your eye gaze follow along the ceiling. So then you're not putting any strain or pressure in your neck. And I want your hands just to come up and down your thighs, so you're not tempted to grab and pull on your neck, okay? So we're going to go for 15, so get into position, join me now. And down, up and down. Come as high as feels good for you, and do what you can manage. Over halfway there. So keep smiling, keep breathing, keep that belly button pulled in, everything zipped up. Last 3, are you still with me? Okay, excellent, well done. Bring your knees into your chest, and this will give your tummy a little bit of a rest, and you can circle your knees a little bit as well. Okay, so into a cool down and stretch, 1 foot on the floor, other leg on top. Option to just stay here, and you're going to feel stretch the outside of your butt and your glutes. If you want to make it a little bit harder, take the foot off the floor, and then even harder, thread your arm through your legs and grab your shin. So just take the stretch to where is comfortable for you. Don't be tempted to overdo it. And then other leg. So you can stay here. You can take your foot off the floor, so that's going to deepen a stretch here. Otherwise, thread that arm through. Grab either your shin or the back of your leg. Okay, knees together. Coming up, sitting forwards, legs out in front. You're going to take your left leg, put it over, and then the opposite arm, so your right arm is going to come round the knee. You're going to sit up nice and tall and breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to look over that left shoulder. And then come to the front and then change. The other leg comes on top. The opposite arm gives that knee a hug. Other hand sits behind. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Imagine someone's pulling you up by the crown of your head, sitting up nice and tall. You're going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to open up that shoulder and gently turn around. Okay, come forward. In your own time, come to standing. In actual fact, before you come to standing, we're just going to go into all fours, tabletop pose. Come into tabletop pose, pulling your chest away from your hips, hips away from your chest, and then curling up one vertebrae at a time. And again. One more time. Taking your time to standing. Grab something to help you balance if you need to. Otherwise you're going to grab your foot. If you can't quite grab your foot, then you can put a towel round and use it to grab, or you can grab the bottom of your trousers. Change legs. If you're used to this stretch and you want to deepen it, make sure your knees are together and then push your hips forward, so you're really going to feel that down the front of your thigh. So we're going to stretch out our calf. So back leg is straight, heel into the floor, bending that front leg. Opposite hand up, working our triceps. And then same arm comes across, stretching the shoulders, change the legs. So back leg is bent, front leg is straight. Feel this in your calf muscle. Into your triceps, make sure you keep your chin off your chest here. And then arm across. And then palms together. This is going to stretch out your back, so imagine you're separating your back and pulling your shoulder blades apart almost. And then last one, push your hands down to the floor, shoulders back and down, abs pulled in. And then you're going to lift your arms up again, make sure your shoulders are pushed so they're not going forwards. And then keeping everything pulled in and engaged, you're going to lift your arms up to where is comfortable. I'm not very flexible in my shoulders, so I get stuck about here. You can go a bit higher, that's great. What you don't want to do is push yourself into position by doing that, so our ribs stay in place. And then grab one wrist, lean it to the side, look up into the ceiling if that feels good on your neck, change arms. Okay team, great work. I hope you enjoyed that workout. If you need to take some more time to cool down and stretch out, then by all means do that. Check out some of my mobility, yoga and sort of recovery workouts that will really help you. I hope you enjoyed the workout. So the aim of the game is to repeat this workout 3 to 5 times this week, and then next week look out for week 3's workout. Make sure you are following me on Instagram and Facebook, and that you're on YouTube and you're subscribed, and then click the little bell as well to get a notification every time I post a new workout so you won't miss a workout. Love to hear what your thoughts are of the workout, so make sure you like and comment and tell me how you got on with this workout, and get your friends and family involved. If you have some sort of accountability, that will help you. So find a friend, find a partner, a family member, work colleague, whoever it might be, and get them doing the workouts with you so you can motivate each other and keep each other doing the workouts. Have a great day, great evening, whatever you are up to, and I will see you soon with some more workouts. Take care, bye.